June 3, 1944, Warsaw. A quiet morning before everything changed forever, a 12-year-old boy named Daniel sat with his parents, unaware of what was coming outside. The streets felt different, like the city was holding its breath. Distant sounds of boots and trucks slowly grew louder with every second his father looked toward the window. His face suddenly filled with fear. His mother stopped moving, listening carefully to the growing noise outside. Then suddenly, shouting echoed through the street. As soldiers arrived, doors were kicked open, and people were dragged outside. Without warning, Daniel's heart started racing as his father pushed him toward hiding. "Stay quiet, no matter what happens," his father whispered before stepping away. Daniel hid behind a broken wall, barely breathing as footsteps passed through a small gap. He saw soldiers forcing his parents outside. His mother turned her head slightly, as if she could feel him watching. His father stood still, trying to protect her. Even in that moment, Daniel wanted to run to them, but fear froze his entire body. The shouting suddenly stopped, leaving behind a heavy silence. Then everything changed in a single moment. He would never forget. His world collapsed, and nothing would ever be the same again. He didn't scream. He didn't move. He just stared in silence that day. Daniel lost his family and his childhood. June 5, 1944. Daniel was completely alone in a broken city. He wandered through destroyed streets, searching for anything to survive. Burned buildings became his shelter during cold and silent nights. Hunger slowly became stronger than fear inside his body. Every sound made him jump. Every shadow felt like danger. He learned to move quietly, like he didn't exist at all. Days passed, but hope felt further away. With every step he stopped crying, because tears no longer helped him survive. The boy he once was slowly began to disappear in his place. Someone stronger was starting to form. July 2, 1944. One night, everything changed again. While searching for food, he heard voices in the darkness. He froze, unsure if they were soldiers or something worse. Shadows moved, and suddenly armed men stepped forward. They were resistance fighters, hiding in the ruins of the city. At first, they didn't trust him, seeing only a frightened child. But Daniel knew the streets better than anyone else. He knew where soldiers walked, where danger waited slowly. They realized he could help them. That night, Daniel made a choice that would change his life. July 10, 1944. Daniel became part of something bigger because he was just a child. No one suspected him. He moved through streets like a ghost, unseen and unnoticed. He watched patrol routes and counted enemy movements. Every mission was dangerous, but he never stopped. Fear was still there, but now it pushed him forward. He carried messages between fighters across the city. One mistake could cost lives, including his own, but he kept going. Step by step, mission by mission, the boy who once hid was now fighting back. August 1, 1944. The uprising began. The city exploded into chaos, gunfire echoing everywhere. Buildings burned as the resistance fought back. Daniel was given his most dangerous mission, yet he had to find a hidden supply location deep in enemy territory. That night, he moved through streets filled with danger. Smoke filled the air, making every breath harder. Shadows moved around him, hiding both danger and hope. His heart pounded with every step he took, but turning back was no longer an option. August 3, 1944. He found what he was looking for. Enemy supplies were hidden behind guarded buildings. He carefully observed everything, memorizing every detail. But just as he turned to leave, something went wrong. A soldier spotted him standing in the shadows. For a moment, time seemed to stop completely. Then Daniel ran faster than he ever had before. Shots echoed behind him as bullets hit the walls nearby. He didn't look back. He just kept running forward. Somehow, he made it out alive. August 4, 1944. Daniel delivered the information hours later. The resistance launched there attacked the mission was a success. Changing everything, lives were saved because of a single brave boy. But the war was far from over months past, and the city continued to suffer. May 8, 1945. The war in Europe finally ended. Daniel stood alone in the ruins of Warsaw. He had lost everything. But he had survived, and in the middle of war, a 12-year-old boy became a hero.